Alright, gonna do a quick little video, tell y'all what's going on. Clean up the whole shop floor, that way I can, or not the whole shop floor, half the quarter size floor, whatever. Gotta get the roll bar off, gotta build a bracket for this radiator setup. Got all the parts I needed, basically the foundation 4x4 structure of the roll bar roof rack setup. Now, I've already unbolted it, I gotta get it off the truck, take it down, and I'm going to add all my accessories and build everything onto it that I need to. That way I ain't got to keep riding this elevator 50 times in a row coming up and down this sucker. A little problem I got, I've already cut right here. It's catching this lip, so I cannot get it off. So I'm about to start beating the hell out of this, cutting, grinding everything I can to get these feet to clear that area. So see what's going on. Alright, so I had to fight like hell getting the sucker up out the bed. I didn't cut the holes big enough in the bed for it to come out of, so I had to cut, trim, and manhandle the hell out of it. About to take it all down, add all the extra accessories and everything I plan on adding to it. When we take the bed off later on, I'm going to cut it open and trim it up, make it a lot prettier and easier to access, because that was hell. I spent probably the past hour in here sweating, trying to get it. Yeah, we're at what, 89 degrees, humid as shit. Let's see what we can get. All right, got her down. Gonna see how much the sucker weighs. Turn it on. There we go, 125.4. To give y'all a little perspective, my gantry only sits about 3.5 feet above my bed. That's why I didn't use a gantry to pick it up and take it off. Obviously it's a lot taller than that. I just got the train horns just kind of clamped in place. I still got to make a whole bracket for that. But got most of it. Got the tanks actually permanently mounted. I just got to finish welding it fully out. It's all tacked together. Obviously remove the tanks before I fully welded out, but yeah, it's coming along just like I wanted. Still got a bit of bracket to mount that up about another 1.5 foot higher, but that's what we're working with. And on the back side, you see how I'm running it. Except for I'm not going to have that 90 in there. It's going to come straight out to the electronic ball valve. But yeah, you can see how I have everything going. Working out so far. Got a good bit done on the roof rack today. I had to redo the top bars, the original bars I had done. Had to cut off the front and the rear one, re-level those out because I didn't get them leveled out when I was on top of the truck. But I did manage to start working on the roof rack railing. I'll get the other side knocked out later. I've got my off-road lights. Let's see. That'll fit up perfect up in there. Gonna order 2 more. I've got those 2, or actually I got 3 spots, but I'm only gonna use 2. Probably throw both those spotlights up in the middle, and I'll get 2 floodlight versions, 1 on each corner. That way I've got a broadest span of light I can get on it. Got everything kind of tacked up. Got my air compressor mounted, train horns mounted, not fully bolted, but you know, you get the idea. So see what I'm working with. Yeah, all that's left is to finish up that roof rack, build the mounting setup for the lights to bolt to, and a mounting setup for the mega windshield washer setup I got going. Then I'll be ready to cut the plexiglass for it and put that expanded metal over there, cut some of that up to put up on the roof part for the decking. And I still got to make a mount for my plate, not my plate, my cooler. So that way I can bolt that cooler down to the roof. That way when I take it down the highway and stuff, I ain't gonna worry about red straps or nothing. Just bolt it. And there you have it. Got us a little hurricane party going on tonight. Supposedly it's a category 1. And I'll be staying up all night working on this sucker to build it for this. Could add a whole nother top section over here. Weld it all together. Fully weld it all out. About it. Try to stay dry. Hopefully we don't flood over here. Supposed to get between 15 and 30 inches of rain. Just depends on your area. Don't know about us. We'll just find out. I know we've had 2 foot of water both from Imelda and Hurricane Harvey. I built it 2 foot up off the ground just for that. So hopefully it ain't as bad or any worse, whichever, you know what I mean. So see what all we can get done, as long as power stays on or we don't flood out. I got generators and lights and all kinds of crap. We'll see how far we get. Well, I got a hell of a goose egg on my head. At least it feels like it. So I'm walking over here, and I just nailed the shit out of myself right there. I'm talking, I hit it so hard that I just dropped to the ground seeing stars. I sat there about 5 minutes, couldn't move. Sucker hurts. Way I can see it in my shiny ass head, but yeah, it got me good. Got some more progress made. Got 2 out of the 4 headlights up there. Not headlights, spotlights. So the spotlights I'm actually going to wind up sticking in the middle, and I want to get 2 floodlight versions of those. That way I can have one on each side. Don't know if I'm going to do anything for the sides, just to have it, or at least have brackets to hold in case I decide to upgrade to the sides also. But as of right now, this side's going to be on the front. I have a total of 4 above. These are, what are they, 6.5 inch lights. They shine 0.56 miles out. Go around here. Just kind of see what's going on. Just got done making all the light brackets for the roll bar setup. Got 2 spotlights up front in the dead center. The rest are all floodlights. Reason for the ones on the sides are mainly for whenever we have, you know, flood waters over in this area. You can't see where the ditches are when you're driving down the road. And being that everything is blacked out in the whole town, it makes it real hard. So get any type of high water rescue situation going, I can turn these on the sides, shine down, be able to see where I'm going if I've got to make any turns or anything. The lights came off of Amazon, the floodlights that is. Let's see if you can read that name right there. They're 7-inch lights. The center lights are all Vision X. They came off my old truck build. They shine out 0.56 miles out spotlights. They're amazing, but I couldn't afford to replace all of them. These came out to about 45 a pair, or I'm sorry, 45 a piece. Those are, let's see, where's it at? Right there. $550 a piece for the spotlights. Let's see, I wrote it down over here what it came out to. Let's see, the $45 piece ones do 13,400 lumens worth of floodlight, and the spotlights do 4,000 lumens. And those spotlights are they're on point, and they definitely shine out half a mile. It's insane. But being this is going on a mud truck and I plan on tearing it up, with the budget and the fact I get them torn up, I'd rather have some cheaper lights just so I can see everywhere around me. Got this little rigged up battery set up. I'm going to turn on just the floodlights because I already know the spotlights work. Let y'all get a little visual. And there you have it. Another thing is I can go flounder fishing, I guess, with it. Water gets deep enough. Got it drilled out and just kind of setting up in place. Don't mind all that boo-boo weld crap on the right-hand side, but that's my fancy stainless fuel cap setup. I'll have some type of angles going on down, so probably like a 45-degree angle. It'll drive down to that 15-gallon fuel cell, and that's on the driver's side, so I'll be able to access it fairly easy. So it may not look like much, but I've got the entire top section fully welded of the roll bar roof rack setup. Gonna have lights in each pocket. I made these little tie downs for the cooler. Got one on each corner. Everything's fully welded out. May not be the prettiest welds, but it's stout. Nothing's breaking on this sucker. Yep, be able to tie down that cooler for making them road trips once we get the truck legal. That's progress right now. I'm going to go ahead and primer it up and knock out the rest tomorrow. Have this thing finished real soon. Not too bad for the entire roof rack roll bar setup. Getting closer to getting it done. I've got most of all the tabs done now. I got the tabs put up for the big old windshield washer, 1/2-inch copper tubing. It's a 16-inch of a hole. Got a 1-inch increments all the way down. It'll just rain down on that windshield with the windshield wipers going. I'll have a 15-gallon water tank down there in the bottom. I'm going to run apex tubing. Down here I got these tabs that'll hold that 1/2-inch all the way down back to the tank. It's going to be bolted down right there. I'll still have my sprayer that comes with it attached. That way I can still rinse off parts of the truck if I need to. But yeah, this is what I just knocked out. Just got to sand a little bit more, go ahead and prime, and I'll be ready. I also have all the tabs put up here and all 4 corners for the plexiglass. So, just about done with this. It has been a busy night. I got the rack, let's see, about 95% painted. Still got to paint some more on the underside. Still got primer showing. Ran out of paint, only had 3 cans on me. I'll pick up some more tomorrow. But got everything set up how I want it. All my brackets in place. Train horn, got the nitrous bracket, got the air compressor bracket, plexiglass brackets. You can see where I ran out of black paint up there, but then you got all your areas for the lights, tie downs, 15-gallon water tank. Back there's your radiator mount. These brackets on top are for the air compressor. I'm sorry, not air compressor, air tank. Still got to do a whole nother layer of paint after I get done touching up the primer and everything. And you'll see these little tabs up underneath here running along it. And that's for a 1/2-inch copper tubing that's going to be run across with a bunch of pinholes drilled into it to rain down on the windshield coming off that water tank. This is where I'm going to be running that 1/2" Apex hose. This is where we're at though. So tomorrow it'll be 100% painted, ready. I can move on to the next task of, I don't know, shoot, maybe working on the steps, maybe steering. I don't know. I got a good bit of stuff to work on that truck, but the whole brains of the operation right here to make everything run. About done with it.